The ultra-modern, multi-millionaire Episcopal Worship Center of the Bishop on the Niger, the Calvary Chapel, was a beehive of religious activities when it was dedicated amid a wake-up call for Christians in the country to be spiritually at alert. The event attracted personalities from all walks of life from across Anambra State and beyond, among who were politicians, industrialists, medical practitioners, educationists and clerics, one of who was the retired Archbishop Emeritus, Most Reverend Professor Godwin Okpala, former Bishop of Diocese of Nnewi, who said the homely Most Reverend Professor Okpala had in the sermon told Christians that what God does for his people ought always to be saluted with large heart of thanksgiving, stating that the dedication of the Calvary Chapel did not only glorify God, but also added to the aesthetics of the Ozala compound. While explaining what he described as the importance of dedication, Archbishop Okpala said that dedication was a means of setting something apart spiritually by making such a thing different from the ordinary. The chairman, Calvary Chapel Building Committee and Dedication Committee, Mr. Nebeife Makwa, had in a two-page welcome address highlighted a few of the humanitarian programs of the chapel for which he solicited public support and disclosed that so far the chapel had trained 57 graduates in various disciplines through her scholarship scheme, and with over 95 undergraduates currently studying in different higher institutions in Nigeria and overseas. He commended the Bishop on the Niger, the Right Reverend Dr. Owen Nwokolo, and his wife, Dr. Nonyelum Nwokolo, for initiating the scheme as well as lauding their doggedness in sustaining it. Mr. Makwa also appreciated members of the committee and those he said that made various efforts in making the dedication a success. Bishop Nwokolo, in a vote of thanks, showered encomiums on the committee chairman and his team. He also thanked his guest bishop at the event, among who were the Most Reverend Professor Okpala, former Bishop on the Niger, the Right Reverend Sandy Okeke, Bishop Sam Chukwuka, retired, and Bishop Uzochukwu Obiora of the Mbameli Diocese. Highlights of the ceremony were a fundraising through the ceremonious cutting of the dedication cake and various renditions by the Calvary Chapel Choir.